Hello, haunters, and welcome back. It is 2026. I am your host, Chainsaw Sammy. Joining me today is my haunt sister, Linda Brawley. Hey, girl, thank you for joining me.
Hello. Hey, thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh, girl, the years just keep going by. Like, we are now in 2026.
I know. We've been doing this together a long time.
Very long time. I mean, look, we started off as actors who thought they were the shit, and now look at us.
I don't know about you, but I'm still the shit.
All right. So, I mean, 2025 was a crazy year for everybody. But I mean, girl, you were hustling and bustling like it was no tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah. We got to stay busy. I tried to do a bunch of off-season events, and it definitely kept us busy up until the season, right to the very last minute.
So, Linda, obviously, we've been working together since the beginning, but what actually got you involved with haunted houses? Like, how did you find like the auditioning and everything else? Like, how did you get into it?
Okay. So growing up, my mom is very all about holidays, like over the top, Martha Stewart, the whole house turns upside down for the holiday, and Halloween was no different. And my birthday is in October, so Halloween was always one of my favorites just because of the memories behind it. I remember decorating the house and just going over the top. I remember being a junior or so in high school. A cousin of mine had asked me to go to a local haunted house in St. Louis. I went to the haunted house and I literally cried through the whole thing. I was an absolute wuss about it. I was totally terrified. And I remember literally coming downstairs in the back and I was like, holy shit, man, I got to do this. And the following season, I remember applying for auditions and I got an email or something saying to come to the auditions. I remember hopping on YouTube trying to figure out everything and anything I could about makeup and scare acting, the science behind it, all the things. And I did my makeup and everything into the audition. I remember being absolutely terrified. And I remember getting the email that I was hired to come in for training and whatnot, sitting in English class one day. And I remember just totally losing my shit. Like I had to leave the class and everything. I was so damn excited about it. So I ended up starting there, spent a few years in St. Louis, ended up traveling to Oklahoma. I went to Minnesota. I went to Boston. I went to North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. Ended up just kind of going all over the place. And I was able to do scenic work. I was able to do consultation work, take all the things that I learned here in St. Louis and went and applied them out in the real world. I was blessed to go all over the place and be able to work with a lot of different haunters, and I ultimately ended up landing back here. Started my family, ended up landing here. Was only supposed to be here for a couple of weeks for some work on Terra Route 66, and then seeing that there was a lot more to be done here, and it was kind of a situation where the haunt was just kind of sitting here rotting all throughout the year. Didn't do anything with it at that time. It was very under maintained, so there was a lot of things that were going out that needed to be taken care of, even if it wasn't, being done throughout the year, off-season events or anything. We ultimately ended up making a deal with the owner at that time to purchase it, and now we took it over, and here we are. My goal for it now is that it is a safe place for our local youth to get that thrill without turning to substance or a dangerous situation. There's quite a few of them here in Sullivan, so we try to make it a positive thing for our community. We try to make it a positive thing for, it doesn't even have to be our youth, honestly. We've got a lot of really good actors that come from a lot of different backgrounds, a lot of different walks of life, and it's just become a really cool thing. I just recently joined the Chamber of Commerce about a year ago, and tomorrow, actually, I get to step into the Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. I got to accept the role a couple weeks ago, and it's finally official tomorrow. So I'm hoping that will give us a little bit of pull to help make some cool changes in the community and be able to make a difference and show people that even though we're monsters, we're not really monsters. So I'm excited for that.
Girl, I'm so excited for you. You've been telling me that you've been working your way up to get to that, and now you're here. Like, I'm so excited for you.
Yeah. Yes,
So,
thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
girl, I'm so proud of you. I know we talk about this all the time when we're not live and stuff, but I can never get enough of saying how proud I am of you, of everywhere where you've become. And look at you,
You.
businesswoman, always hustling.
I sure am.
All right. So with Terra Route 66, what is the actual like history behind this haunt? Obviously, it sits on the legendary road Route 66. So I'm guessing that's where the name
Yep.
originally became to be. But what's like the history of the place itself?
So I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know a whole lot about anything before we had got here. It was basically owned by Jim Kelly. He was one of the founders of the Darkness. Um, he I think he had a haunt in Branson, and they ended up moving it up here. We had come out here to just do a little bit of work. My husband and I had come here to do a little bit of work, and like I said, we ended up seeing that it needed help. It was only there for about 2 seasons whenever we came in. I want to say we got here on the third season, and I think this upcoming season is actually the 5th year that it's been open. I've owned it for 2 years now, so officially owned it as of last season, but under ownership, for the past 2 years. So.
Girl, I mean, time has flown by. I remember the day you guys were cutting the ribbon.
Yeah, we did our commerce. I know it is crazy because that was like it was almost a year ago. We did that in December, I believe. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's cool to see that was about a year ago.
So with Terror, the theme, I mean, you have multiple different themes out there. So where does it all fit in the story when you're walking through the attraction?
Man, I'm gonna be honest. We don't really have much of a backstory. We have some themes, but to be honest, our actors kind of come up with their own story as they work together. And they definitely do a really good job of being able to tell that story as they go through. So honestly, it kind of changes per customer. You might hear something about somebody being somebody's cousin at the beginning of the house, and by the end, it's their brother or sister. You just don't know. So they do a really good job. We do have some different themes, though. We have the dead end. Whenever you first go into the dead end, you'll meet Mother. She'll sign you into the dead end. We have the bartender. We also have, my goodness, we have so many. We have Sir. He's in the bedroom. He tells you not to be looking at the wall, and he's going to put you and the baby in the closet, and he throws people in the closet. We've got a cemetery. We've actually got a new attraction coming. I'm not going to disclose what it is just yet. Say we went and picked up some really cool church pews the other day. So if that gives any kind of hints as to what we're doing. We've got a clown area. We've got a junkyard. We've got a laboratory. We've kind of got a little bit of everything, honestly. You just walk through all these different little realms. We've got a really good black maze. We've got lots of compliments on our black maze. The actors in there, you just don't ever know where they're coming from. So other than that, man, we've got a lot going on. We've been trying to do different events. Every event is different. You're never going to walk through this place the same way twice. Every event we have changed the walkthrough a little bit. So whenever you walk through, you might be going in through the back instead of in the front. You might be going halfway and then switch to another scene somewhere from one of the actors, and they're going to take you and put you somewhere else. You're never going to walk through this place just how you're supposed to walk through it. So, and that's even on the regular season too. They're not going to let you just walk through here. They're probably going to take you and place you back in one scene and spin you around and send you through somewhere else. So we're working on some crazy little cut throughs and whatnot. We offer a rated R experience. We're hoping to do some little like side quest for the rated R experience where those customers get a special experience that's only catered to them. So.
Yeah, here's a poster of what you guys have for your general admission, your touch pass, your rated R pass, and then the chicken vest.
The chicken vest is a big seller. It is a very big seller. I'm gonna tell you, the chicken vest is literally just a vest that they put on. It's a neon vest. We put some lights and some glow sticks and stuff on it of certain colors, so the actors know not to mess with that person in particular. The different options here, though. General admission is just your traditional walkthrough. So whenever you're regularly walking through a haunted house, you get the jump scares, you just get the acting, you're not being touched or anything. The touch pass is for ages 10 and up, and it is strictly just light touching. It's tickling your hair, tickling the back of your neck. They might caress your arm. They might hold your hand. It's very simple light touching. It's kid friendly, nothing crazy. Now, rated R is different. Rated R is aggressive touch, humor, and fouling. Language to the extreme for sure. The dark humor, very much so. You never know what you're going to hear walking here. You know that from experience. And then touch. They're going to rough you a little bit. It's nothing harmful. It's nothing inappropriate. Not going to hurt you. If they hurt you, it's simply just a misjudgment of snatching somebody up a little bit too hard. But it's never anything crazy or catastrophic. But it is an experience for sure. They're gonna put you in the freezers. They're gonna shake you up. Like it's a lot. So, and then the chicken vest, of course. The chicken vest. Oh yeah, the chicken vest is just simply it grants you immunity to the monsters. So pretty much they're just gonna act like you don't exist. So when you walk through, they're gonna mess with everybody in the group. They're gonna act like they totally don't even see you.
Yep. But what's the fun in that? Come on. You could sign up another day to do a behind the scenes walkthrough.
It's crazy.
Everybody's got that one friend that doesn't want to get scared while the rest of them do. And that's the friend they dragged along. Yeah. And then they don't want to leave them in the car.
Ridiculous.
But I believe it. I see it for myself. Amusement parks in general, the boo, anti-boo passes, the no scared necklaces that people wear and stuff, and they're big sellers. But in my opinion, you're wasting your money because I'm like, why? The whole point behind houses is to get scared. But any way to get people to come and to make money, it is what it is, and it's so no one feels left out.
We have
obviously.
People that pay multiple times.
Oh boy, I'm losing you. That country internet. Ain't it fun, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh man, I'm sorry. All right, fixed it.
Hey, country internet, I completely understand. I was worried about the weather with the ice storm coming through and stuff. I was worried about possibly losing power because I myself live out in the country. But I thank God for that.
I think some of it is the weather too, so.
No possibility. But yeah, no, when I was there for the Extreme Night, the first time you guys had it, and of course I came this past season for in season, and then I came back again for Industry Night. I mean, the customers that go back and forth, that just keep going back and forth, and your season pass holders, and just the ones that are like, how much for us to go through till the night closes? And you're just like,
We have people that pay to go through all night long. They will keep coming back and keep paying to go through. Some of them will give them, we'll let them go through a couple of times just because they paid so many times to go through already.
Yep.
Our season pass holders, we let them go through as many times as they want to go through. The season pass holders, we have, man, I want to say maybe 20 of them right now. And they definitely use the season passes to the extreme. They definitely get their use out of it. Some of them we see almost every night that we're open.
That's crazy. I mean, that's good, returning customers, but that is absolutely madness. At this point, I'd be like, you want a job?
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
It is crazy. It is crazy.
And yeah, it's what they mean by vulgar language, as a rated R pass, you get it all. I think the best was when we had our friends from Scary Acres come and see you guys last year. And they came and saw me the next day and they're like, Sammy. And I'm like, what? Did you guys have a good time? And he's like, yeah, we had a great time. But this guy says that he screws dogs and I believe him. And I knew exactly who it was. I was like, I know exactly who it is. Good old Huggalo. The ratchet stuff he will say.
Shout out to Dylan. We
I
actually have
immediately
a
knew.
rule. So every time we get ready to do an event, we have to do this like shakedown of rules, pretty much in
Yes.
the.
Yes. Uh-oh, girl, you froze. I lost you again. You gotta love it. Good old country internet during the ice storms, ladies and gentlemen. I'll go ahead and start answering the comments here. Jean, what's up? Miss you. Uh-oh, Troy's in the house. I better hurry and exit out this live before Troy makes a mess. What's up, Rachel? Jared? Yes, Troy does need the scare pass. Troy will get the full-on VIP. We will not leave that man alone. We're going to cover him in steaks. Anything else that he doesn't like, we'll cover him in. I mean, Troy will get the full-on VIP. And what's up, Tyler? What's up? How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is staying warm, staying out of the ice. Please stay off the roads because, yeah, it's nasty out there. And if you do like the snow and stuff, yes, go out and play, enjoy. Because this winter is going to be over and done with by the time we know it. We already know that. But, oh, God, Transworld is 2 months away. Time is just, oh, my goodness. Everything. So why I'm trying to get Linda back up online here, you can discover a little bit more stuff, especially with my experience going through Terror on Route 66. So I got some videos to show you right now. Here's probably what the longest video. So I shot this video during in season, and it gives you a little bit of what to expect inside Terror on Route 66 with the rated R pass.
Yeah, whatever you want here. All right, you ready? We got a couple more rules. All right, no flash photography. All right, no smoking, drugs, or alcohol allowed.
Oh, look at you.
Don't follow me! What?
I would listen to a mother.
Listen, if I like my new nails, I just painted them!
I'm so excited to see you. Don't say that!
I'm trying out.
Give me your right! Give me your right! Give me your right! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It's Give me your right!
Hey, girl, leave you in that butt. Tell me, like, how was it? How was it? What happened?
Had an outfit from the freezer. It'd have been okay. But somebody was a little mean to you.
That was me. I snitched.
It's okay, I still love you.
So for you, there in the maroon, are you okay? How fast did you run? Was it the best marathon you ever ran?
Yes. It was tiring and scary. And I'm stuck.
Wait, are you guys actually stuck?
Yes. They tied us up and then they made us crawl. Yeah, and then they put us in a doghouse and made us bark like dogs.
I love it.
Yeah.
You were enjoying that a little too much.
They were doing it. They were so fucking loud.
That ain't no barking.
gone. I promise you, he's good. He's gone.
No, he's not. I can feel him in the door.
That's Ashley.
No, please no.
Ashley and Jake at the door.
Guys,
Come
all
on
three of us
now.
are out. Just come out.
Come on now.
Come on, dude. We're all
He's
getting ready to
gone.
go.
Yeah.
I was holding on for too long in there. Come on, dude. It's time to go to the car. We gotta take a picture still. All right, guys. Come on. Come on, Cass.
I was hoping it was like your life on the handle.
Booga 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 motherfucker! Stupid dog! You made me look bad!
Only Dylan. Only Dylan.
I swear to God, I'm gonna piss in your ass! I'm gonna pee in your butt!
I think Creepy World people got the most messed up that night.
Yes, do it!
Oh no, what are you doing? Running off. What you working on?
Portal back to hell so I can fuck your mama.
Go get her! You go get her! Yeah, there you go. Stop anyway. Get away! I like you more. Look at your fucking head. Fireplace. Slap for the camera. I like that.
Princess is a little broke, so you ain't getting dinner. Princess is gonna have to do it again. No, that's not Georgie.
He messed George up.
Oh, Princess has got number 2.
Show him dildo!
I love it though.
See, you're liked by someone.
I'm gonna take a wax then instead.
Oh yeah, gangster, right?
I'll put you down like old killer. Faster! No, wait! I don't want Georgie to crawl. No, what about the other one? They can fucking crawl for I Really? It's a fucking mistake. Don't you know that? Just because I say you ain't gonna crawl doesn't mean you ain't gonna get crawling.
I didn't say that.
That's it, either. I'm gonna take your face off. That's mine. Get in the chair! Get in the fucking chair! Nobody told you to leave! Stay in that chair! That chair! Get in it! Everybody's watching on squad.
Yeah, this is just
George can't fucking help you. Yeah, he can't fucking help you. I like this one. He's got blood. I want Bloody Marys. I'll put George in his fucking place too. I gotta put this one down. I agree. Wait!
Oh shit.
I say you get up! I don't think Georgie goes far. Yeah, put this one down. Did I say you can fucking leave? Okay.
Not the ear.
Wait, can I try? Yes! Yay! Take it! You gotta hold the lever back. And you gotta aim about right there! Hold the trigger! Say hi to Satan, motherfucker! Guns anyway!
Old enough to be! They're old enough for me!
Come on, Becky Lou.
Where's Georgie?
No, I'm not fucking dead! Yeah, you're going too, motherfucker! No, I swear to God, I'm so Let's go!
Yeah, get going.
Just come here, girl.
Here comes Georgie. Where he at?
Oh my goodness.
Full take down.
I love hearing the stories that come back up to the front from all of you. This was a good night too.
This was.
You came on a good one.
I did come on a good night, but wow.
Yeah,
We're going the fuck back again. Get back.
This was wild. This was absolute wild.
yeah.
Go down top.
Did that hit your head? No. Oh, was that loud?
Great.
Get out.
Get in the box. Get in the box.
No, you and him in the box.
Shout out to our friends over there at Dungeon of Doom. You guys were absolute troopers for this.
Yeah, those people are really cool.
They are. They were absolute troopers. Besides Creep Girl, we really messed with Creep Girl.
Bro, hell no. Hell no. I know. Bro. Oh my.
I like this one. I'm taking this one.
Is everyone all right?
Like a bone. Like a bone. Yeah, that's a good girl.
Come on, down your knees.
Ooh, good girl.
Good girl. You want to get off the leash?
Oh, we got Robin's leash.
Yeah. Now who's fight over?
Oh, good girl. Ass leash.
I guess I won't make it either.
Right.
Aw.
So fair.
Such a good girl.
Such a good girl.
Do you know what breed she is, or she won't mind?
Gentlemen, how was it? How was it? It was awesome. 10 out of 10. Awesome.
All tens, all tens.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It was a great time.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that was a really great night. Filmed all that within a few hours. That was crazy.
Yeah, your mom getting mistaked for me also was great.
Oh, I got that video coming up here shortly.
Can you see me on the video? My thing clicked out for a second.
That I cannot. You're just black screen.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Girl.
Those people that are from Dungeons of Doom that were on the video there,
Yeah.
I believe that they're with Hotel of Terror in Springfield. I want to say is I want to say that's who that group is right there. They're facing eminent domain from their city to build some kind of bridge or something. And they just had to go through a whole petition type thing with their like their local city in order to get it, you know, to get it removed or whatever. It's some big crazy thing, but I definitely, if you're a praying type, I would pray for them because they definitely got a lot. They got a lot going on down there. I sent him a message and told him that, you know, if we were able to, it has to be like people in their jurisdiction that vote down there. But I told him that we stand with them, and if there was something that we could do, that we're happy to help because, man, I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. God. Yes. Pray for them. I hope things work out in their favor because damn. But a lot of haunts, businesses go through things like that. I mean, no one's immune from things like that.
Right.
It is unfortunate, and man, it does. It sucks horribly. There you are. We got clarity now.
Hey.
Girl,
It's that
trust me,
country internet, man. I'm sorry.
I know. Hey, it's okay. I had Alan and Shannon come on from Still Peace, and all of a sudden they just completely kicked out. And I was like, oh, they live out in the country too. And I was like, oh, their internet went out. No, their whole power went out, apparently. I found out the next day. She's like, our entire power went out. Just we're in the middle of doing an episode, and all of a sudden they clicked out. I was like, oh.
I was prepared for it, honestly. I thought that with the snow and stuff that was coming, we lose power over here so easy. I was really anticipating on us losing power.
Yep, I mean, same here. I haven't lost power in years. Oh, shit, I just jinxed myself. But anyway, you just never know. With this storm coming through, it's hitting everybody in the U.S. is getting it right now. So
Yeah.
I was prepared of like, we might or might not. If I got power, we're still doing this. We'll make it work somehow, in which we
Yep.
did. But
Having
yeah,
some technical
that,
difficulties, but it's okay.
it's okay. Things happen. I ain't sweating about it. Don't bother me none. But yeah, that video, that just a little bit. I got tons more videos to show us as the episode goes on. But yeah, that was a little bit of what goes on. And what was great is you had so many different haunters there. Shout out to Ashley and her crew over there from Dead Factory. We also had the Creepy Road crew come. Of course, we messed them up because they're our neighboring haunt.
Yeah.
You had a couple actors come out from Twisted Crypt come out with you guys. Also, the Dungeon of Doom crew came out. I mean, we had quite a few come out for industry night.
Yeah. That big green-haired clown that's in the video there at the end with the chainsaw too. That's Jingles. His name's Mikey, and he is the actor coordinator for Twisted Minds Haunted House. It's a haunt that's about 20 minutes from us. They're kind of like a sister haunt at this point, honestly. They're big supporters of us. We're big supporters of them. I'm real big on collaboration, especially with other haunters, with other haunts. We definitely try to collaborate with them as much as we can. Every time we have an off-season event, they are here. They're helping set up. They're helping us get things ready. They're here, acting with us. Mikey has been a huge help throughout the season with us. He's really cool. We also do a discount, like a mutual discount with them. If you bring us a ticket from their haunt, we give you 20% off, and the same thing with them. They take a ticket over there and they get 20% too. So, they're just real good people, and we try to support them as much as possible too.
Hell yeah. They also joined us for the parade this year. I mean,
Yep. Sure did. Sure did. Yep. Parades are always a good time around here.
Yes, they are.
The parades normally we get the little disclaimer that we can't be too scary. We had an incident here in town where some of the kids had got scared, and it was one of those things. We're in a very small town, sometimes small-minded, and it's unfortunate, but we try to make it as kid-friendly. We try to make it as fun as possible for the community, and we're going to keep doing all the parades. Like I said, I'm on a mission to show the town that even though we're dressed as monsters, that we're not the monsters that they seem to think that is underneath the mask around here. So the parades are always a good time. You usually join us anytime that you're in town with the parades too, with the horse. You actually won an award.
Did I win another one?
The last time. Yeah, you won an award the last time for, what was it, best horse or best livestock or something along those lines for our local parade. So
here's us from Christmas.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, Autumn is so fat. Look at that fat mare of mine. Look at that. She looks like she's got toothpicks for legs. Oh my gosh, I gotta put her on a diet.
That's loved. That means she's loved.
Oh yeah, she's loved, all right. It's spoiled rotten. But she is chunky. Oh my goodness. No wonder why she was struggling that night.
Yeah.
I just seen that photo and I was like, oh. I was like, someone's going on a diet this winter. Oh my god.
Man, she's eating it right now. It's cold out there.
Oh, she's mad. She's stuck in her stall right now. So she's all kinds of mad. She's like, I don't want to be stuck in the stall. I'm like, well, you're going to be stuck in that stall. It's snow and ice out there. I don't need you slipping and falling and me having a fat vet bill. Okay?
Yep. That's true.
Miss Man, we got parades. We got horse shows. We got haunted houses to do this year. So you need to be in tip-top shape along with myself. Right. But yeah, talk about back with the crew. I mean, look at you guys. So this was out at Twisted Minds when you guys went through.
Yeah, we've been trying to go on field trips, man. So my mom just recently bought a party bus, and we've been her best customers. We've been taking the party bus to go do all kinds of things. We took the party bus here recently to Area 66 Schoolhouse in Livingston, Illinois. Shout out to them. They have a really great haunt. I was not expecting what we walked into. Our crew had an absolute blast. This picture right here is actually from Twisted Minds Haunted House. That was for their industry night. A big group of us had went to support them. They also have a really good haunt too. I believe that they're getting ready to do some expanding or some cool upgrades, I guess. And we're hoping to help them during the summer with that stuff too. So we also got blessed with a really great crew this year. We took the crew to the Darkness also for, I want to say it was maybe Thanksgiving. Yeah. That was a real good time. The people that were in line around us definitely didn't know how to handle that big ass group of haunters going through the darkness. But it was cool to be able to take our crew and to show them another haunt like that. And it was a good time all the way around. I think all of us had more fun in the gift shop at the end watching Baby Slade, as we call him. His name is Daniel, or Princess. Princess is right there in the middle. Princess is a real good time. That's one of our new actors. Actually, that's a first-year actor and absolutely just killing it. But Princess was in the electrocution chair.
Uh-oh. She froze. That good old internet.
Hold on. It's me again, isn't it?
You're good, though. I could hear you, though. We can hear you. There you go.
I figured out how to fix it now.
There you go. Oh, yeah. Just tell me how small the world is that we were able to find Slade, who's a good friend of ours, been acting with us from way back at the beginning. How the hell would we find his, clone? His non-related clone. So here's more picture of the crew. You guys in, looks like the bar scene, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so while Linda's trying to figure this out on her end, I have tons of videos. I have tons of photos to keep showing you guys. So we're not going to end the show just because of technical difficulties. That's only if it's going on my end. Otherwise, then we have no show. But otherwise, we'll keep the show going. So yes, John, industry nights for your attraction are a very good idea. You can do them during the off season. The best probably to do it is probably the weekend after Halloween ends or the weekend following after that. And that's just to obviously invite your local haunts, your neighboring haunts around you, bring them in to come through your attraction, give them the VIP treatment, etc. That's how you could network and become good friends with your neighboring haunts. Or you can invite haunts from obviously all over the US if they want to make the trip out there. But another big thing is you do want to invite haunt reviewers, influencers, media presence to your attraction, because number one, it's great advertisement. It's a good way to connect and build your network, build your algorithm, obviously for the social media and everything else. Because guys, let's face it, social media controls everything now. So it is what it is, but that's how you build up your social media presence. You're present within the community, the surrounding areas, etc. So doing things like off-season events, industry night, and treating your fellow haunters like their family, because that's what it is. It's one big family. All right, so let me pull up some more videos for you guys. So this video here is another video for when we...
I'm sorry. You all know that you're
Woo! Yeah, so that was another fun video. That one gave a little bit of both of what it looks like with radar pass and with a regular pass, though did not find anybody who had the chicken pass that night. So that's the only thing that you don't get to see, but you got to see the difference between someone walking through with a radar pass and someone who didn't have a radar pass. But I didn't find anybody that night that had a chicken vest on to follow them through, so.
Did I fix it? Can you see me?
I can see you and I can hear you.
Okay, we're doing it then. We're doing it.
But yeah, while you were out, I was just
keep
talking
losing
about
service.
keep losing service. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Girl, it happens. All right, so like Linda, like you've done so many off-season events. So not just Industry Night, not just Extreme Night. You've done Halfway to Halloween. You're now doing Valentine's. You've done Mardi Gras. Let's see, what else have you done? Of course, you've done Christmas twice.
yep, Christmas is good.
So like, what are like any other, I know you have Scream Break coming up and then possibly another one in the middle of the summer.
Yep. So the next ones that we have coming up they're all something new, something that we haven't done yet. We're not repeating any of the events that we did last year. Other than Christmas, obviously, at the end of the year, but none of the off-season events that we did last year we're repeating this year. We're doing this upcoming event that we have is Valentine's Day. So this one is Cupid's Nightmare. That one is February 13th and 14th. And then we have spring break. Spring break is March 27th and 28th. And we're going to have a party bus from downtown St. Louis to Terra on Route 66 and then back to downtown St. Louis. Spring break is going to be pretty cool. This was a little bit different this year. It is kind of coinciding with our Mardi Gras event. This one's taking place. It's replacing our Mardi Gras event from last year. Mardi Gras didn't line up in the right time frame this year because we wanted to do the Valentine's Day event.
Yeah.
So the next thing was going to be spring break is coming up for college kids and whatnot, and we thought that was a good opportunity also. And we kind of wanted to switch it up. We've been Halloween events the past couple of years, and we wanted to do something earlier in the spring. So it's kind of worked out that way to do that. Like I said, we wanted to replace that Mardi Gras event, but they had to go and do Mardi Gras, so I can't even go to Mardi Gras with you now. So
I know.
they had to go and switch it up. I can't even go to the Mayor's Ball.
I know. I'm sorry.
Us St. Louis girls, Mardi Gras big deal.
I know.
So, but that's all right. Like I said, we're still making it work. So, and then the one in the summer, we have not officially announced it, but we're going to open for 4th of July. Fingers crossed. We are working with a local company, hopefully, to be able to provide a fireworks show. We're trying to figure out if that is a possibility, if we're able to do that and whatnot. So we're trying to work with some people to put something like that together. If we can make it happen, that would be great. But we are going to open for 4th of July. We take a lot of inspiration from Hillside House of Hell up in Iowa. Shout out to Hillside House of Hell.
Yeah, shout out to them boys.
Yep. Yes, Hillside House of Hell. That is from our trip. We went up there with Toxic Icon Podcast, actually. And you were up there also. And you literally you were like, what are you doing tonight?
Girl.
I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm just here. Like, I didn't really have any
Like, who's these two
or anything.
idiots?
I was like, I don't know, man. I'm just here wherever they put me, I guess. Like, I didn't care. And you're like, oh, hell no. You're like, you're coming outside with me. And I remember we walked up to Travis. And for those that don't know Travis, he's a big old dude. She walks right up to him, didn't even give him a chance, didn't ask him or nothing. She's like, hey, she's coming outside with me. And he's like, he's got this look of like, what the fuck on his face. He's like, what do you mean? She goes, she's coming outside with me. He's like, okay.
You ain't telling me
know
no.
what she's doing? She's like, yeah, Sammy's like, yeah, we've done this a long time. We know exactly what we're doing. It's fine. And he was like, okay, stay together. And we go outside and we're absolutely acting a fool outside.
Absolute
like,
fool. Oh,
and any of the times you and I get together, it's just a riot, you know? So,
it's chaotic mess with us.
I don't think their crowd was. Yeah, I don't think the crowd was ready for us. So
they weren't.
Man,
they never
I had
are.
so much damn fun for that event, like. And I wanted to come back, and I was like, I really wanted to try to do an event like that down here because, man, it was just so much fun. Just the whole concept of it. They had a band playing, they had a wrestling thing going on. Like, they just had so many cool things going on. And I just loved it. Shout out to Hillside House of Hell. That is one hell of fun up there.
Girl, we were on the roof. We were just going in and out of the haunt.
At one point we're walking through the haunt. We didn't realize the fireworks getting ready. We're walking through the hall. They had already dismissed everybody. We're walking through, don't know where the hell we're going. We're like, what is going on? Where is everybody? And then we found somebody and they're like, everybody's outside for the fireworks. And then we couldn't figure out where we were going to get outside for the fireworks. Oh my God. It was just such a good time, man. It was great all the way around. 10 out of 10, man. I'd go back and do it again in a heartbeat. Like, I loved it.
The best was we had Nick dressed up as his pig. He's always the butcher. And we were all like, get that pig. That's our roast for the night. And customers were like helping us catch him.
We were about to put him as a rotisserie on top of that fire.
All the fire pits outside. Yep, we were about to rotisserie his ass.
And then Sean's like, hey, you can use these props over here. And they were like giant bottle rockets. And
that kept falling down.
You and I both grabbed one running, screaming we were bottle rockets, and the crowd just did not even know what to think. Like,
I rode it like a freaking bull. I was like, who can control this thing? Absolute stupid.
10 out of 10 would do it again. That was such a great trip, man. I love that. That was so much fun.
All right, girls. So I went through and got some old photos. Look at this. Look at
Oh
us
man,
at-
that's Midwest Haunted Convention.
Yep. That was back when they were still in Columbus. You know how many years ago that was?
It was, yeah. That
That had to have been 20. I want to say I was 2018.
17.
Something like that.
2018, yeah. I was about to say that's in the teens for sure.
Yeah. I know, because now we're in 26. Like, we're halfway through the 20s already. All right, look at this goofy ass crew right here.
Man, that was a good trip, man. That was a lot of fun. I think that I can't swear to it, but I want to say that I probably went with Scary Gary on that trip.
I believe you did, yeah. I think he's the one that took the photos.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that was cool. That was a cool trip.
I mean, remember back when we used to do that, back when the Darkness was more involved with the community, just back in the old days, you know, we used to always do Mardi Gras every year. We were in the parade, we did Oktoberfest, any kind of festival that was going down in Zulard, like we always had VIP access, and we'd go around dressed up as our characters. Yeah. That's how I remember it was me, you, Scary Gary, our buddy Wilson. That's how Yurdy and Nick got in with all of us. Little Man was with us. I mean, girl. Where did those days go?
Shout out to Cameron.
Yes. Cameron, we miss you dearly, bud. We miss you. But yeah, oh my God, back in those days, I seen those photos and I was like, I absolutely got to show these off because look at our goofy asses.
We've got a lot of, man, we've been haunting together for a long time. We've went to a lot of conventions together. We've done a lot of trips together.
Let's say our first MHCs were together. You know, our first MHCs were together back in Ohio, back in Columbus, and then when it transferred up here to Chicago region. But yeah, I mean, yeah, our first Trans Worlds were together. I know you had to start like a year or two later, and we went to Trans World together, and we went there to set up the booth, and then after that, it's like, well, what do? We just walk around Trans World, just screw around, and that's back when we could dress up. So we were dressed up as our characters and just walking around the show floor. Yeah. We had that naked body and we were chasing Larry around with it. Remember the body on the gurney, but he had a full genitalia, full dick and balls, and we were chasing Larry with it.
We worked on Creepy World together for quite a while.
Yeah, we did during build season.
You were section lead for the Christmas house for a while, I think, whenever I was out there. Yeah, we do got a lot of history together for sure.
Girl, long time. That's why when your crew like looks at me, they're like, who is she? And you're just like, that's my longtime haunt sister right there. You want to talk about a legend? Like, look at all the crazy shit we used to do.
Whenever you show up, everybody's always like, who is that? I'm like, that's Sammy.
Don't mind her. She's just here.
They ask when you're coming back because they want you to record them and they want to be able to talk to you and all this other stuff too. So you're the cool kid at our haunt.
That's what I like to hear. Oh my God. So speaking of which, like Terror on 66, I mean, you guys are truly making a name for yourself out here. I mean, you're starting to become the haunted hoochie of Missouri because you're doing things that other haunts out here aren't doing.
Man, I don't know if that's good or bad. We get equal amount of hate as much as we do love, and I take all of it.
Oh, honey, that's every haunt. Let me tell you, that's every haunt. Let me tell you, that's every haunt. You're gonna have the people who don't like haunted houses that want to, that want haunted houses to disappear, and then you got the people that absolutely love you guys and will always have your back.
Yeah. Man, we just wanted to do something different. I was tired of the cookie cutter, the basic plain Jane, you know what I mean? We're literally starting from scratch, so we're doing the best that we can with what we've got. And man, we have our building 365 days a year. You know what I mean? I pay for it 365 days a year. So I'm going to use it as much as I can. You know what I mean? This is what we're here for. And this small town of Sullivan, there's nothing. I mean, honestly, like from the closest thing that we've got is Washington to like a regular town. And then we've got, you know, like Cuba, Rolla, and all that stuff. But there's just nothing out here for people to do. So
Yep.
if we can be that, you know, be them people, then we're good. We're also a lot more cost friendly than other options. So, you know, we have that going for us also, that we're able to be, you know, cost effective for people, you know, so people aren't breaking their banks to come and see us. Even when we do, you know, stuff with the party bus and whatnot, you know, it's cost friendly for a reason. We keep it that way for a reason. We don't mind taking a little bit of a cut for it to be that way, because ultimately, as long as the customers are having a good time and it's bringing people back because they're not breaking their back, have a good time with their family, then yeah, man. I mean, we have you know, we've got a little bit of a big family too now, so you know, it's.
Yeah. So, I mean, Tara does a lot of fundraising for your community. I know you do a lot with the local school. You do a lot with the other community programs, with the sports, etc. All of that jazz, everything that you guys do. So also recently, you guys had some special guests, like you had Bluey from our hockey team, the Blues, come out and spend some time with your actors. That's definitely fun when you have Fred Bird and Bluey come out and spend time with you guys and take pictures. I wish I had the actual walkthrough video with Bluey, but I do not, unfortunately. I tried to download it, but it didn't want to download for us. So here's some scenes walking through Terror on Bridge 66. So like here's the clown section. Here's one of the old outdoor sections. This is the old wood scene that I really would love Linda to bring back in the future, because the woodland witch scenes were my absolute favorite. Also, here's inside the front of the house, one of the first scenes when you walk through. And then also here's the kitchen scene. All right, Linda, I think I got you back. Maybe, maybe not. Nope, lost her again. Again, folks, I do apologize, but when things fail, they fail. I got you. We got plenty of videos to watch, other things to talk about and go through. This episode is not ending, trust me. So here's a cool video that I filmed, I want to say sometime last year. We filmed this all within an hour, and then I got the video up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. All right, so that entire video, we filmed that within an hour. And that's the Terror on 66. So that right there is crew. That's all the crew from the Darkness with us. They're all from the Darkness originally. And we were just all hanging out there, and we decided to do some filming. I just bought a new camera, so I'm like, let me play around with this camera a little bit. The video quality has been stretched and reshared so many times, so it's not the perfect quality. And unfortunately, that's the only one that I have. But again, that was a really fun video to film. A lot of fun in that one. You had Slade, you had good old Dylan in there, you had Alyssa, you had Manic. Also, our friend Misty came out. It was a fun time. And then, of course, you have good old Deb.
Man, Deb is my right hand man right there. I'll tell you.
Yeah, she is. I love it because she doesn't have the
It is
years
like-
on us, but she acts like she does. Like she fits in with us so well as a haunter. I mean, I love that.
Yeah, she
amazing.
started. She started the first year that we had got to Darkness or to Terra Route 66. So I'm gonna say what 2-3 years ago was her very first time ever doing this, and she actually had stepped up into my role whenever I had to go have my first baby, which happened to be on Halloween.
Yeah.
So she had stepped up into my role, and man, I'm telling you what, she's just been so vital along the way in this whole journey. Between her and Smiley both, they both just they're vital characters of the story here for sure. Deb shows up at the absolute best times always. She is always there right whenever we need her. She's our general manager also, so she handles stuff with the actors for me. She handles scheduling, things like that, taking care of costumes, like, man, you name it and she does it. She is, I would literally be lost without her, I'm gonna tell you. She is definitely my ace of spades right there for sure. So shout out to our Deb. We love her. That is absolutely our guardian angel sometimes, I'm gonna tell you. There's times for me and Smiley will be running around here just absolutely scrambling. And she is just like the light in the darkness. So it's great.
Shout out to Debbie. We love you, girl. Oh my gosh. So like, girl, what I love about coming out here is I have so many videos because I'm out there so much. But that's because you're only 30 minutes from where I live. So there's just the convenience of you being close by.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're right here.
But like I was talking, you
Yeah, totally.
do so much at Terror besides just haunted house stuff. You also do a lot of fundraisers, stuff for your community. You're involved with the schools and all like the local kids programs, things like that. I know you said in the future you want to start doing movie nights out there. What do you call it?
Yeah,
Little
we're definitely
festivals
down.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, we have vendors and stuff every night that we're open too. So we try to involve some of the smaller businesses and stuff in town. We try to collaborate with as many of them as they will collaborate with us. We did a back to school drive where we were able to help some of the kids get some school supplies and stuff. Man, if there's an opportunity to give back and we're able to, and Sunday, we definitely try to.
Absolutely. That's the whole point is love thy neighbor, build your community so your community can help build you back. You know, everybody treat everybody equally and help support each other. Even if you're not into haunted houses, there's so much that haunted houses can offer the community.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely agree with that. Like I said, we are able to offer people that controlled environment, a controlled, safe environment for them to be able to get a safe thrill without turning to some kind of dangerous substance or situation in order to get that thrill. And that's so important, especially in small communities like this. I mean, if there's nothing else to preoccupy them or nothing else to keep their minds busy and whatnot, you know, what else is there for them to turn to? And unfortunately, we live in a community where drugs are I mean, really around here, they're really a problem.
Yeah.
And some of those kids, like I said, you know, we have people from all walks of life. And if the haunt, even if they're not coming through as a guest, if they're able to be here as an actor or helping in some way, it's giving them some kind of sense of purpose or being able to show them that they're capable of being something other than just a small-minded small town person and there is life outside of this small town. I would love to teach some of these kids that, you know what I mean?
Exactly. A lot of these kids nowadays, it's hard. Just the way the world is. Yeah.
I came from a small town in the middle of a cornfield, and haunting opened up a whole new world for me. It opened up a whole new light, which turned into a full-time career, and still a career at 30-something years old. So
Yeah.
this has definitely been a positive in my life, and I know so many different things from haunting now too. I mean, it wasn't just, you know, the makeup side of things and the costuming and stuff like that. I mean, I know how to build. I was able to build my own house whenever I lived in Georgia. I lived in a tiny house that I built myself from some of the skills that I was able to learn through haunting and just traveling and working and things of that sort. So, I mean, I'm blessed to be able to say that I know how to do electrical and carpentry and plumbing and things of that sort that, you know, typical females don't normally know how to do. And we definitely are in a very male dominant industry. So I'm very proud to be a strong, powerful woman in a male dominant industry. So I've had to face a lot of adversity for. Yeah, right. We know all of that. We got some shit whenever we went up for trying to keep up with boys for sure. So you and I especially. So.
Oh yeah, like my resume honestly is a
attitude.
Yes, that's my attitude every day. I mean, girl, that's why my resume is so impressive, is because of the haunt industry. It's everything I learned. Like you said, you learn plumbing, you learn electrician. I learned welding. I learned basic skills that you're not normally going to learn unless you know somebody or you go to trade school. And people ask me if I went to trade school, and I said no. I wish I did back in my early 20s. I still could go.
No, this was our school.
But it's like I learned
college, literally.
Yeah, it's like I learned how to do all these skills by hand by someone else, and I had the skills to do it.
Right.
I just don't have that fancy certificate that says I can.
Exactly. Yeah, man. I mean, I was able to learn business skills. I was able to learn, you know, social media skills and things of that sort.
Yeah.
I am definitely new to the social media thing. Being able to learn on our Facebook page, learning how to do the advertisement and the marketing, learning how to make the graphics and stuff for everything. I mean, yeah, this whole journey, especially, I will say that my journey of being an employee of a house or an escape room, things of that sort, to going to being an owner of said attraction, there is so much that you don't even realize. I mean, you can work as close as possible with an owner of a haunted attraction, be side by side with every day, and you have no idea how work it really is, how much goes into it. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
thankfully I've been blessed to be able to work with people. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, you good. Oh, yeah, you just learn as you go. I learn new things every day. I mean, I was a radio host for a radio station down in South Florida, and I'm still learning things today, just running a simple podcast. Every day I'm learning new things.
Yeah, right.
So that's the number one thing you need of working in any industry, not just the haunt industry. You have to be open-minded and be ready to learn, because you have to keep up with the times. You cannot have a set mindset for a long time. You have to be willing to grow, willing to change, willing to keep up in order to stay. That's the reality, but that is how it is.
Totally, yeah.
But yeah, speaking of radio, like I know St. Louis Radio came out and talked with us. That was last year for Christmas.
Yeah, shout out to St. Louis Radio. They had came and did an article on our Santa Slaughterhouse. That was our first year of doing Santa Slaughterhouse. That wonderful little picture right there is Smiley, myself, you, and my daughter, Miss Waylon Cash. That was, I want to say that was right around the time that we ended up doing the ribbon cutting and everything also.
Yes. I got that photo here somewhere. Yes,
and of course, naturally, I would have to have you. I had to have you in there with it because you've been around for so long. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's the ribbon cutting. That's my husband, Smiley, and that's our daughter, Waylon. Mr. Gunner is not in any of those pictures yet. He wasn't quite around just yet. That picture on the bottom, though, I think that might be a picture of them touching my belly. I think those were maternity pictures, actually. So.
Oh. I know. I bet you he's so big now.
He actually weighs his sister is 2 and he is 7-8 months, something like that. And he weighs about 10 pounds less than she does. So yeah, he's pretty big.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. All right, girl.
Smiley said he was bound and determined to have a Viking. He's got a Viking, so
he's got his Viking.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So where was this facade done at? I seen this, and I know you worked on this project for a minute.
Yeah, that was a trip up to Minnesota, St. Paul area. It was supposed to be for a holiday haunt. Myself and a couple of others from like Scarefest, St. Louis area. We were all kind of individually by person to go up there and do that. We spent multiple days building that actually. Built it, we got it all painted and everything. I believe that the boys built that one and I painted it. I remember in the middle of painting this, somehow the alarm system had got set off in the building and the cops showed up and we had to let the cops inside to come and search the building and make sure everything was okay. And they walked in and I remember them seeing this and just being like, what the actual hell is this? Like, they had no idea what was going on. And it was this massive warehouse. It was crazy. That was a really cool project though. It was in the middle of a we were up there in like December, November, sometime in there. I remember us going home for Christmas. It was in the middle of a blizzard. I remember getting off the airplane in, I think it was the Minneapolis airport, I think. Getting off the plane and it just being like ridiculously cold outside with absolute blizzard going on. I remember getting to the warehouse there, getting out of my Uber and going inside, and the whole warehouse had no heat or anything. It's like negative temperatures up there. The weather up there was absolutely brutal, but it was a very cool project to work on. I don't even remember what the name of this place was, unfortunately. It was pretty cool though.
And then I want to say this one was pretty recent here.
Yeah, that one's kind of recent. That one, so that was actually for a friend of mine's porch. He to open a little haunted house for like his neighborhood kids, and for neighborhood. So we actually together. This actually was a facade that went out in front of a camper. It was like a little campground thing, and they were doing this. I had taken a little bit of a step back from haunts for a little bit, and ultimately this was what I ended up doing for a couple of years, was helping them set up this little haunt in this campground. It turned out really, really cool. It was a really cool thing for sure, and it was able to keep me, being creative and things like that sort whenever I wasn't doing full-time haunting. So I got to actually enjoy the custom side of it for a little while, I guess you could say.
Heck yeah. So also, not only with the haunted houses,
I love to paint.
Yes. Oh, I know you do. I remember you messaging me. So this was a few years ago when you were working on one of the mazes for out there at the fair, and it was too hot to work during the day, so you guys were working in the middle of the night, and you were messaging me at like 3 a.m. in the morning,
yes.
and you're going, "I'm tired of this, Grandpa," and I'm like, yelling at me for
it's too damn bad.
And I forgot when it was Tyson or somebody's in the background yelled back at you, said, "That's too damn bad." You keep painting. And I'm like, "Where are you?" And you're like, "Oh, we're at the fair working." You're like, "We're at the fair working," and I'm like, "In the middle of the night," and you're like, "Yeah, it's too hot."
We were. Tyson had the idea that he wanted to set a house. Tyson had. He also was local here in Sullivan. I believe that he worked at a Creepy World now, but he had the idea of wanting to set up a haunt at the local fair, and he had partnered with us to do so. We had painted a big facade and whatnot for the outside of it, big clown facade and everything. And yeah, man, it was just like brutally freaking hot that summer. I mean, it was terrible. We were all just at our absolute wits' end trying to get this thing together, trying to get it done. But we did get it done. We did pull it together. We had lots of help. We had lots of hands involved in that. And it was a cool experience for sure. And thankfully, whenever we got done with all of that, before this past season, Tyson actually donated my facade back to me, the clown head facade that I had painted.
Mm-hmm.
So we put it up over our ticket booth. So whenever you come to Tarrant Route 66 and you see the big clown head up above, that is courtesy of Tyson with Heads Haunted Attractions. And like I said, he works out at Creepy World now. I believe he's a line actor for Creepy World. Very cool guy. He's good people. His family does a lot of really good things for our community here in Sullivan too. Just all around good people for sure.
Absolutely. All right. So also, not only just all the stuff that you do right now with the haunted house and your community, you also have Alcoholic Lemonade as well.
So it doesn't have alcohol in it, but Twisted Lemon is a weird little side venture. I can't stay still for very long. Had to find something that I could do. Last summer, was very pregnant, didn't have any desire to be outside in the heat building or working on haunted house stuff. But I did want to find something to kind of keep me busy. So I started a gourmet lemonade business. Our signature drink is a pickle lemonade. We've just been doing all kinds of crazy, weird things with it too. It turned into a really good just side hustle, and I actually have a lot of fun with it. It gives me an opportunity to actually be boots on the ground in my community, recruiting not only the haunt, but also for just local events, actors, things of that sort. Like it's opened a lot of doors here in our community too. So it's been a really cool thing.
Oh my gosh. Did I lose you again?
Oh no. Did we? Hold on.
I hear you audibly. I just don't have visual of you.
Wait. Did I fix it? Wait a minute. It's trying.
There you go. I see you.
Hey, there we go.
All right, so I got some other videos here shortly to play here as well.
That is our ticket line. Yeah, the time lapse to our ticket line. Man, we had one night of the season. We had a record-breaking season. One of the nights that we had, I want to say it was like, it couldn't have been more than like maybe the second weekend of October or something. I don't even know what it was. It was like very early in the season. We normally open our ticket booth at 7:30. So normally, I'm helping with makeup and things of that sort before I even go get in the ticket booth. And I remember just like casually walking up to the ticket booth, and I'm walking through one of our scenes, you know what I mean? And I come around the corner and I see all these people, and like it didn't register to me what all those people were doing, And I walk up and my actor is like, "You see all those people?" And I was like, "Wait, is that the ticket?" And he was like, "Yeah, all the way back to the parking lot and then some." It stayed that way for like 2 hours. Like that was insane for us. Like to see that many people on like the second weekend of October, like it was just absolute madness. Like I remember us running out of glow sticks that night and everything. I mean, like we were not prepared for those kind of numbers at all. And it like stayed that way all season. It was great. Like I just remember that one night walking to the ticket booth, and I just remember like totally stopping dead in my tracks in absolute shock that we had that many people. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, it just keeps going back to the parking lot," and it did. It went on for like ever.
Girl, that's freaking amazing. I mean, this year, definitely with my travels, there was a lot of record breaking that I was hearing from a lot of haunts, from haunts that have been in the game for a long time, ones that are still recovering from COVID, and for the newer haunts that just started. Everyone says that this was really a good year. And not just for haunted houses. I was also listening to like other Halloween events. So like everything from family friendly to amusement parks and just Halloween, like, block parties, private events, etc. And they said the numbers were really good this year. And I said, that's good. That means Halloween is recovering from COVID, obviously, because before COVID, man, Halloween, I mean, every year it's lit, but I mean, it used to be lit. And I kept just thinking maybe it's because we're getting older and our generation and the new generation coming in just doesn't party like we do. But no, COVID did ruin a lot, but it seems like it's definitely making the comeback. And I'm very happy to hear that.
Yeah, totally agree with that.
So
Let's
that's
hope
insane.
that it stays that way too.
Well, yes, it better stay that way. All right, so I got another video. Girl, was that you?
Yeah, okay.
So I know where this
let me give
story
you a
is
little
actually
backstory
coming
on
from.
what we just watched. Yeah, this one in particular. So it was like, I want to say it was probably one of the first weekends that we were open this season. I had walked through the haunts, and for those who don't know Slade, Slade is our overachiever. He is our 1 in a million, I'll say. he's our over the top, okay? And we went, I guess I walked through or something. It was like a Sunday night. I had walked through and I was like, I don't remember. I walked through and I was complaining that we weren't rated R enough. I was like, this isn't, you guys you gotta scare me.
Oh boy.
Or what he said. He was like, and I was, oh, there we go. Slade had come up to the ticket booth and he was like, right, well, how was it? How did we do? And I was like, man, I'm gonna be honest. I was like, it wasn't rated R enough. And he was just appalled. I mean, absolutely just offended.
You crushed that.
And
man.
he was like, he's like, what do you mean? He said it wasn't enough. And I was like, we need to step it up a notch. And I was like, matter of fact, I said, I'm going to give you specifically permission to go all out. What all rules go out the window. I'm going to walk through next weekend, do better. And if you know Slade, you know that reverse psychology, if I tell him to do better, he's immediately, I knew it would piss him off, and it did. And pissing him off, that video that we just watched, after I explained the story, if you want to run it back again so people can see, I know it's kind of dark and hard to see, but I told him to do better, and he was like, all right, you know what? I got a box of tricks for you. So the next time you walk through, he said, I got this box of tricks for you. And he did have a box of tricks for me. I come around the corner, and I should have known that of all people, Dylan was going to be the damn distraction,
Yep.
So Dylan is in the other room. I walk into the scene in the lab, and Dylan's in the other room on the other side of the wall, and I can hear him in there singing a song about "Get out of my rowboat, get out of my rowboat." So my dumbass is gonna come around the corner, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get in your rowboat." I'm over there talking shit, and Slade comes out of nowhere, and literally hand over my face, absolutely takes me to the ground for one, like literally absolutely tackles me to the ground safely. Let me add that. He took a lot of precaution to make sure that everything that he did was safe. Takes me to the ground. He's got Dylan holding my hands down. Let me think about what else happened. He held my hands down. He cut my hair. He shoved my hair in my mouth. He tased me. He attempted to pierce my ears, and I told him no. That's where I drew the line. Now, mind you, this Slade is a certified 110%. Like he's an actual
piercer.
He's an actual piercer. He wasn't actually going to pierce my ears. It was absolutely all pretend, but I told him to step it up a notch, and he absolutely stepped it up a notch, and it was great. 5-star, 10 out of 10. I told him that I would reward him if he made me tap out, and he made me tap out. So kudos to Slade for being the overachiever, but no, it was a really good time. So that video that you just watched, that's what that was. That's not something that happens to customers. Disclaimer for all you hating folk out there. That was absolutely not for customers. That's not something we do to customers. That was a friend-to-friend thing. I gave him 100% consent to do that. He did not hurt me in any way, shape, or form. I wouldn't be laughing and joking about it if he did. So, but that's what that video was. That was me telling him to go all out for our Extreme Pass. So we actually have a whole breakdown that we have to do before some of our events sometimes. And we do rated R passes. Before we made it a regular thing, anytime that we would do one of the off-season events and we had rated R, we would actually go through and have a meeting with the actors about how to do it safely, what we talk about, what we don't talk about, certain things of that sort. And basically the way that we do it is like, we don't talk about race, politics, religion, sexuality, disabilities, things of that sort. Like,
All right, I think I lost you again, Linda. So I remember going through, and I took my mom. She's the one who got me into haunted houses. And taking her through Terror on Route 66, I should have took her years ago. I don't know why I just didn't think about taking her. Finally, I decided to take her this past season. Well, this was right after Linda told Slade that it wasn't rated R enough for her. This wound up being all within the same timeline. And Slade mistaked my mom for Linda. And he wanted to tackling her to the ground. Luckily, my mom is a trooper, and she absolutely, she laughed. I mean, she was kind of laying there on the floor in shock, like, what just happened? But my mom was an absolute trooper. But I gave her so much hell afterwards because I was like, Mom, I just can't take you anywhere. So the past couple haunts, my mom has traveled with me. She just seems to just fall. When we were out down at the 13th Gate down there in Baton Rouge, it'll be 2 years ago now, we were down there, and one of the actors scared her so bad that she threw herself up against a tree down to the ground. And then I had to partially carry her through the rest of the haunt. We had another one where we were getting off the hayride, and she fell off the hayride. And I'm just like, Mom, no, we can't do this anymore, where every time you go to a haunted house, you fall over somehow. Like, you accident prone, you're walking insurance claim. That's what you are right now. So this past Christmas, I bought my mom some padding. She just gave me the dirtiest look. Because my mom is going to travel a little bit more this season with me, coming out to haunted houses and stuff. But yeah, that's my mom's experience, what happened at Terror Route 66. She loved it. She was a trooper about it, but... So, Linda, I was just telling everybody the story about what happened with my mom with Slade. And that's because you told him it wasn't rated R enough, and he mistaked my mom for you when we were walking through.
Yeah, that actually was the same night. It was the same night that you were out there. It was shortly after you guys left.
Yep, because I came back and told you, and you were like, oh my God, like, is she okay, Papa? And you're like, shoot, I told him to go all out. And he took it to heart.
Yeah.
But she's a trooper. I mean, she was fine. She had her knee brace on and stuff. She was fine. She was just in shock. She was laying there on the floor like, what just happened? She's not used to that. She'd never been to a rated R haunt before. So for her, she was like, oh my God, what just happened? You know, I've been to Haunted Hoochie countless times. I've been to other immersed haunted houses. I've been to Extreme Nights. I participated in Extreme Nights. So for me, I knew what was coming. But my mom didn't. So that was just great. But she got mad. I bought her padding for Christmas this year, and she just gave me the dirtiest look. And I'm like, hey, you're not going to haunted houses with me unless you wear that. You're a walking insurance claim right now, Mom. Yeah. So she's just looking at me like,
I remember the actors making note of her, of thinking that she was me when she walked through, because she walked through with you. So they just automatically assumed that
it was
your mom was me.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Oh my goodness. Sorry if someone heard that in the background. Someone keeps trying to message me and my phone decides to play some swing jazz. But yeah, that was such a fun night. My mom's a trooper though. She loves that kind of stuff, but she's laying on the floor. And then Slade's face through his mask, you could just see it in his eyes. He's like, "Oh no, that's not Linda. Who is that? That's her mom. Oh no, I broke Sammy's mom."
He ran up to the ticket booth to tell me that he accidentally snatched up your mom thinking that it was me.
He felt so bad. He felt so bad. Like, he kept texting me and apologizing. I'm like, Slade, she's fine. Like, she's a trooper. Okay. She's like, it happens. But I said, it was funny. I got it all on camera. It was great.
That's hilarious.
Oh, and then, of course, Dylan talking about how he screws dogs. And my mom's like, what did he just say?
You really never know what you're going to hear. This is why I tell people, I actually had to add the disclaimer on that ticketing page that you showed earlier in the video. There's a reason why the rated R section now says not, if you are easily offended, this is not for you. Like, if you were sensitive or easily offended, this is not for you. That rule was put in place because of Dylan and Slade. Because they're likely to offend somebody, I'm sure.
Because when you're a character, they go hard. They go hard.
You can probably get on Facebook and be even offended, though.
Absolutely love those two. All right, I got another video.
Who's asleep amidst the trees? Bats all the swaying in the breeze. But one soul lies anxious, wide awake, fearing all manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths. For your dolly bolly sleep has flown, don't dare let.
So that little short clip there was a lot of veterans in there. I was the werewolf, and then I seen with the cat skull, the witch and the cat skull, that was Polly. I seen Dylan in the background, and then I also seen looked like Nick, and I think that was Yurdi in that video as well. So there's a cool little video showing back and forth of all of us OGs from the darkness, all out there having fun at Terror.
Yeah, that was for the clips from that video were from our Halfway to Halloween event. Visual Plug is the one that put that video together, so credit to them for that video. We just took clips of it for our TikTok, obviously. But yeah, that video turned out really cool. We've got a lot of veterans in there. For our first Halfway to Halloween event, I think we had, I want to say we had close to 70 actors for that.
And all were veterans.
A good majority of them were actually guest actors. Yeah, a good majority of them were actually guest actors from other haunts. A lot of them actually came from Scarefest. So
that was a
we're
whole
big on
reunion.
So some. Yeah, for sure. It really was. That was a really cool event, just in general. That was a one-of-a-kind event, man. I wish we could do that again. So
we definitely could in the near future. I remember being out there at Chainsaw Alley. So you stick me out there in Chainsaw Alley in early spring when the ticks were really bad. Girl, I was covered in ticks the next day. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Terrible. Anyway, I was out there with a couple of the Creepy Roll guys. So I had Joey was out there with us. Who else? There was quite a few of the old Creepy Roll crew was out there with us. And, we're out in the woods. And customers are walking by. It's dark as hell out there in Chainsaw Alley. Well, all three chainsaws ran out of gas at the same time. So we had to improvise. I said, okay, we got huge groups coming. We have no time to go and fill up the chainsaws. So let's just improvise. We were out there making moaning noises and shaking trees. We had them customers messed up. They're like, what the hell is going on out here? Oh my God. It was absolutely fun.
Okay, so That was the event that I think that Slade had did the Dirt Man thing. He calls it Peanuts.
Yes, he was Dirt Man, and he
think-
was the
I
scene
think
after
Scare
us.
Factor. Yeah, I think that Scare Factor came through and made a video about that one too. I think that that's what that event was one of the Scare Factor people had came through for that one.
Yes. Oh my God, that was such a fun night. Just being out there in the woods. Yes, the ticks were terrible. That was the only bad part. Otherwise, the weather was absolutely gorgeous. It was a beautiful night. The moon and the stars were out. But oh my God, us out in the woods, I was like, yeah, we can't do this again. We're going to get in trouble. The Reboggle things that we were saying, of course, we're in the complete pitch black darkness. So no one sees us. No one knew how many of us was out there, because I think there was a total of 5 of us all together, including Dirt Man, because Dirt Man and Dylan are both walking back and forth, up and down. But oh my God, the things we were saying, the just being just disgusting, Vogo, acting like a bunch of teenagers screwing in the woods. It was epic. Anything
right?
just to throw customers off. And of course, while we're throwing customers off, because they're going, what? And then we're jumping out, scaring them. But oh, that was such a fun night during halfway to Halloween. And like I said, it was a reunion, because that was the first time in like 10, 15 years that I've scare acted with a bunch of the old crew from the Darkness and Creepy World. Because a lot of them got out of the business a long time ago. You know, they retired and then they came back just for that weekend. And that was just amazing. Seeing them guys back doing our good old shenanigans that we used to do back in the day. But yes, shout out to Scarefest, or Scare Factor, sorry. Shout out to the Scare Factor crew, Tara and Nora, and their teams are absolutely amazing. They're the #1 hot reviewers in the industry. I will leave a link down below for you guys to watch the behind the scenes videos of Terror Route 66 from them guys. But yeah. No, I love it when they come out. Them guys are so fun to mess with.
I think it was maybe our Mardi Gras event. We had the pleasure of, oh my goodness, I know I'm going to mess this up and I'm not going to say their name correctly. The Teen Graveyard Shift, I believe, from Scare Factor had came out, and it was one of the girls' birthdays, and we went all out for her birthday. We knew ahead of time that it was her birthday. One of the actors, they got a rated R pass. One of the actors showed up with a cupcake. They smashed the cupcake in her face. Every actor through the whole haunt had a confetti popper of some kind. So a couple of the key actors had the big ones, like the big boom ones, and then the rest of them all had little ones. And literally, like, every one of them, as they walked into the scene, would scare the hell out of her. And then after they scared her, they'd pop the party thing at her. And it was just hilarious. And she came back up to the ticket booth afterwards and told us about how it was the best birthday she had ever had and everything. Like, we went all out for her birthday, and it was so much fun, man. I really hope that she comes back and sees us again for her birthday, because it was a blast.
Girl, I hope we get to do the Mardi Gras event, hopefully next year with the scheduling. I know this year, Mardi Gras, especially here in St. Louis, follows a whole different timeline if you want to compare it to like New Orleans or anything like that. This year, unfortunately, our Grand Parade follows literally on your guys' Valentine weekend. So, yeah.
Right. It didn't work out this year. It sucked. People really enjoyed the Mardi Gras event last year, too. So we're hoping that this year, since it didn't quite work out that way, we're going to try spring break, and we're going to try to make that in place of our Mardi Gras event, because it falls around the same time as our Mardi Gras event last year. So we tried to do a Valentine's Day event last year, but we ended up getting a big snowstorm, ironically,
I remember
about
that.
the same time that we're getting this one. And it was just so much snow and so much ice and stuff that it just was unsafe for us to open, and we weren't able to do it. So we canceled, and then we focused on our Mardi Gras event. But this year, I think that we've got all the snow out of the way. Hopefully we don't have to deal with this anymore once all this melts, and we're going to do the Valentine's Day event. And then hopefully March 27th and 28th, we're going to be doing spring break. So it's Scream Break and Party Bus. Like I said, the Party Bus is picking up at downtown St. Louis. There's going to be some lovely folks in town for that weekend that we want to welcome to our beautiful attraction. So we're gonna just have a real good time like we normally do. So,
But it's great that you guys now like have your own bus and stuff just for like future events. Obviously, if you guys decide to do 4th of July, and then even for in season, you could say, hey, if you want to do a VIP or maybe even your season pass holders, you can do random nights where you're like, hey, we're going to have the party bus at this location. So all of our, current pass holders, or if you want to do a VIP ticket, you can catch the bus. And not only do you get to be on the party bus, but you go back and forth to the haunt, things like that. So it's great that you got your own transportation now.
Yeah.
So for all your future events,
Yeah,
and not
the
only
party
that,
buses are definitely.
not only that, it sounds like we still owe you like a bachelorette party. I know you've been married for a while, but it sounds like you got one that's just way overdue for your sisters here. We need to get on that party bus and have a girls' night.
It's just a reason for us to take the party bus out.
Yeah, just a reason for us to take
God
the party
damn it,
bus.
I'm still getting me a black Bloody Mary. So
Girl, I was
we have
about
not
to
done the
say.
Bloody Mary thing yet. Even on our
God.
girls' night out, we didn't get to do the Bloody Mary thing yet.
Because we were down at Ballpark Village and they don't have good Bloody Marys there. They're just like, oh, here's some vodka and tomato juice. I'm like, that's not a real Bloody Mary. We have to be down in Zulard for that.
Yeah.
We got to go. We either got to hit up Calypso or the daiquiri factory. So that's in Zulard where they have all the daiquiris lined up, and they're like, it's like a giant slushy machine. You can pick as many daiquiris as you want for one price, but they have Bloody Marys too. But yeah, girl, we got to do that.
Nice.
I know.
Yeah,
we need to have another
for girls' night, Sammy. Let's do it.
Oh God, tell me about it. Well, right now all this damn snow is ruining it for all the rest of us. But haha, it's not just Missouri. The entire country is suffering right now. So shout out to all my out of towners. How you guys doing? Is everybody okay?
Probably not. Nobody knows how to drive in this either.
No, girl, tell me about it. I don't know what's scarier. I think people driving in terrible weather is more scarier than any haunted house could ever be. All right, so let's see here. So this is one of the last videos that I got. This video here went hella viral. So this was this past, I'm literally on horseback too while I was filming this. So I was really glad that I was able to keep the camera quite still and not shaky. But this video went absolutely viral. And I was happy. I had like 10,000 views within the first day. That's pretty good. And then over, I think it was like X amount of shares. I know it was over 1,000. I just can't give you the exact number because I'd have to look up on the TikTok, but thousands of share, hundreds of comments, over 10,000 views within just a couple days. It was crazy, but here we go.
I told you, Smiley, not to steal them donuts from the PlayStation. And now they coming for you. Now they coming for you. I told you. Oh my God.
Dude, Smiley had no idea the cops were behind us the whole time. He walks up to me and he's like, how long were they there?
I remember putting that on our Facebook page, and it went we got a lot of response to that on our Facebook page too. I think that the song that I put with it was Akon's Locked Up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it was just so funny because it was just so funny while it was playing too. I also remember whenever we got done with the parade and you guys had come back over there like to the staging area or whatever, where I was at, whenever you guys come around the corner, I remember seeing all of you guys come around the corner having no idea all the police were behind you. And there's just like cop car after cop car after cop car back behind you guys. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, I thought that you guys did something wrong. And like, next thing you know, they're pulling the barricades and stuff for the streets. But you guys all came running back up and the cops are all behind you. And I'm like, what the hell's going on, man? What did you do?
Because they had Sullivan does, it was a great time. So Sullivan, what they do is, because we know this now that we've done the parade multiple times, the fire department leads the parade with the fire truck, and then the police department is the ending of the parade. And we're normally in the middle, so we didn't know. Well, this past year, they put us towards the end.
Yeah.
And at first it was just one cop car, then there was more as the parade was ending. And then all of a sudden, there's like 5 or 6, and they got their lights on. And then I was like, Smiley, I told you not to steal the donuts from the police station. And he turns and goes, oh, shit.
That's funny.
I just couldn't believe the views that video got. I mean, it's hilarious. But when I tell people, I'm like, no, he actually did not know they were behind him the entire time, because he walks up to you later and he's like, how long were they there? I'm like, the whole time. They just keep adding more and more cars as we got towards the end. Because I said it was just one cop car, and then another, and then he just kept on coming. I was like, this is a perfect time for me to do a video. And Smiley was such a trooper, just going, oh, shit. It's like TJ over again. All I can say is we got the winter storm of the year for the entire United States before GTA 6. I'm just saying.
Yeah, right. Facts. This is our distraction.
This is our distraction. I mean, I wasn't prepared for this to happen either, but it is what it is. Hopefully this is our last storm for the year. Fingers crossed. Pray to every god possible that this shit doesn't come back. We could go straight into spring, focus on Trans World, focus on East Coast, MHC, the off-season events, and start prepping for actual season and forget that the snow ever existed.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree.
All right, so I got some. Absolutely. I got some photos here of some of the crew members. Uh-oh, I think I lost Linda again. Can you hear me? Are you good? I could see you.
Yeah. Can you see me? Okay.
I can see you. So I was just bringing up some photos here of some of the crew members. Now,
Nice.
is this Slade or is that baby Slade? Because I can't tell them apart. I cannot tell them apart.
It is crazy. It's crazy in Haunt too, because they really are like stunt doubles. It's insane. That's literally why we call him Baby Slade, is just because he looks identical to Slade.
Yeah.
This is Jess. Jess is she's one of our first year actors. She is absolutely phenomenal. She plays like a crazy hoarder actually in the scene that I'm sitting in our little attic scene. She plays like a crazy hoarder, acts like she's just totally manic. Really awesome chick. Really awesome chick. This is Bug. We call her Bug. That's her character's name, or Carly. Carly is also a first-year actor with us, and she has just gone above and beyond. She is just a super talented kid. She's in theater and whatnot at her local high school here too. Great girl. Great girl. We got so blessed with the team that we have this season. All of our first years came in heavy hitters. I'm gonna tell you, they're all so talented. They get so into it with their costumes and everything. I mean, you think that some of them have been doing this for years now. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
This is Jinx the Clown. Jinx is also one of our new actors, one of our first year actors. Same thing, heavy hitter. She is a powerhouse, I'm gonna tell you. She kicks ass for sure. We did some actor awards at the end of the season. We had like a little dinner and whatnot, and we presented some awards, and her award was actually most likely to make a grown man cry. That was the award that she was given. So, and so fitting for her too. She is just a total badass. There is Princess again for our Valentine's promo. That was the first time that Princess ever wore makeup, and he was very hesitant about it. I don't think he cared for it too much, but he's always a trooper.
But he looks so
He very rarely
beautiful.
ever says no to any project. Isn't he though? Look at that. So
I
cute.
know.
Like
So good dog, cute baby.
that one is our Deb. Deb also again, heavy hitter, man. She's so willing to conform to anything that we put her in. It doesn't matter what we've got going on. You know, we could be running late or something one night and she's gonna throw on whatever she's got to throw on and just jump in there and do the thing, man. She's hell of an ace in the hole for us, I'll tell you. She's just great all the way around. She's very versatile. She's got tons of characters now at this point too. Heavy hitter, man. We got some good people for sure.
She's reaching up to my level when it comes to how many characters you got in your closet.
She does. She's got a lot. I think a lot of it's just because she's had to adapt so quickly for us. So that is me down.
Uh-oh, I lost you again. We're going to do a lot of this evening. Folks, for those who are watching, I do apologize. But when it comes to the winter storm and country internet, they are not a good mix. So sometimes things happen. So while we're waiting on Linda to get her connection back, let's go ahead and talk about some future stuff are coming on. So right now, obviously, tickets are available for 50% off for the season pass. You can use the promo codes here, pass50. Normal passes are $119.99, so $120, but now you can get them for $60. So the flash sale is going on now. Go to Terror on 66. I will leave the link in the low for you guys to purchase your tickets then. Also, Cupid's Nightmare is coming up on February 13th and 14th. Yes, Valentine's weekend. So tickets are available now. Again, I will leave the link in below on the video for you guys to get tickets then. And then also come scare with Terror on Route 66. Because yes, they are doing audition season is coming up very quickly. They are taking applications now. Also, you can earn extra cash. And yes, no experience is necessary. They do all in-house training. Also, they will be looking for makeup artists, security, parking lot, etc. also. But yes, I will leave the link in below. All right, let's see how everyone's doing. Deb, do you have any fun stories to tell us while you're in here in the comments? Stormy, you as well. Do you have any fun comments? Any of your experiences and stories working out at the Terror on 66? Here in the comments. Stormy, you as well. Do you have any fun comments? Your stories working out at the Terror? All right, welcome back.
Hey, did it work?
Yes, it worked. Girl, I know how to improvise. We're okay. I ran out of videos though, but it's like I went and just did some advertisement and stuff real quick for you. It's okay.
Thank you.
Because we are coming up to the 2-hour mark and we do got to end this live feed here pretty shortly. But is there like anything else that we haven't covered that you would like to cover?
Oh, man. I don't think so. I mean, we've talked about quite a bit. Main things I've got, like I said, we've got Cupid's Nightmare coming up on February 13th and 14th, Valentine's Day weekend and Friday the 13th. We also have Screen Break and Party Bus coming up on 27th and 28th. We'll be open that Friday and Saturday. We do have a bus coming from downtown St. Louis around 7th Street and I want to say Washington Boulevard, I believe is the intersection we were going to pick up near. We do have that coming up on March 27th and 28th. Scream Break and Party Bus will be open both of those days. Party Bus for both of those days. Following that, we're going to be open for the 4th of July weekend, possibly even the weekend before that also. We're going to see how that goes. Hoping to do fireworks show and whatnot for that. Other than that, we're working on some new scenes. We're working on some things. We're going to be doing some live videos and whatnot on the Terror on Route 66 page here soon, too, to kind of give some behind the scenes sneak peeks of things. We are hiring right now, so if you're a scare actor looking for a home, you're welcome to come here. If you're a newbie looking to try it out, we do all of our own training and everything, and you're welcome to come and join us. So, other than that, I don't think I have anything else, but I'm looking forward to working with you some more this year. Thank you so much for just giving us the time to talk about our haunt, letting me come on here and chit chat with you. This is not any different than our normal 2 hour long conversation. So, but no, man, just thank you for letting me be on the podcast, and I'm looking forward to doing this again here very soon, hopefully.
Absolutely. All right, so every live episode of Into the Year is sponsored by our sponsors, Woods of Terror in Greensboro, North Carolina. Check out woodsofterror.com. Also check out their upcoming Valentine of Terror. This is an annual event. This is their first year. It will be February 13th and 14th at the Woods of Terror. Tickets are available now at woodsofterror.com. All right, Linda, Haunt Sister, thank you so much for joining me. Girl, cannot wait for all the future stuff coming up here shortly. And yes, try to bundle up and stay warm, haunters, because hopefully this is the last storm we're going to have for the year. Fingers crossed, prayers, everything. Go out and rain dance, do all your good juju, everything you got to do to get rid of this, because I'm not built for this weather, okay? And most of us aren't. And most of us haunters don't like the snow. We don't like the cold because we can't get nothing done. So, all right, everyone, stay scary. And next episode will be coming up on February 8th. That is going to be our Valentine's episode. Stay tuned for more updates. And remember, stay scary. Bye, everyone.